All right, we got Instagram. We got YouTube. All right, Instagram and YouTube fam. What up, what up, what up? So today we're going to talk about, dude, I think this topic needs to be talked about because I'm getting so many of you who whines and complain like a little bitch about how you are struggling and you don't have any money and all you do is whine and complain. So I'm going to set you straight. For those of you who always whine and complain about how broke you are and how you're living paycheck to paycheck and that how you don't have any extra money, let me set you straight, all right? Because after this, every single one of you, all right, should feel like, man, dude, I can go out there and make it easy. $1,000, $5,000, $10,000. Easy. Anyone can do this. All right, so what up, YouTube fam? If you guys enjoy this, make sure you, boom, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the family, new to the channel, welcome to the family. Be sure to, boom, smash that subscribe button. Instagram family, what is up? So let me flip the camera around and let me break this down for you guys. So a lot of you need to understand this. It's not about how much money you make. It's what you do with the money that you make, my friend, that will set you free. Every single one of you, the reason why you're stuck at the J-O-B is because of this. So let me show you. All right. So let's flip the camera around. Take you guys to the whiteboard right now. So anyway, right now, I would say if you comment in the chat and let me know, every single one of you are working full-time. Do you have a full-time J-O-B right now? Okay? That's what I want to know. And does everybody have a car? And I'm not talking about wholesaling, all right, in this video. I'm going to share with you guys other ways to make money. So everyone has a car. Dude, if you don't have a car and you live here in America, dude, I don't even know what to say. Like a little bit. Dude, if you have a car, all you need to do, man, just the weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday, all you need to do is go do Uber, man. You can do Uber. You can do Uber Eat. It's so easy. Every one of you could be able to make $150 a day. That's $300 just working the weekends. Times that by 12. How much is that? Almost right around what? 10K or so? Probably less than 10,000. But everyone, man, can get an extra $150. So there's a website that I share that you actually can go on and pull a list of distressed property. Any city, any states. And that list, my friend, can make you 5, 10, 20, 30, even $100,000. And it only costs you $97 a month. $97. So you can pull this exclusive list to target where that $97 can give you a return of 10 to 30K. But a lot of you still whine and complain like a little bitch. Khang, $97 a month, I can't afford that. Well, let me tell you, my friend, then entrepreneurship is not for you. You're not ready for the real world. You're not ready to build a business. If you cannot come up with $97 a month so you can pull an exclusive list to target so you can make 10 to 30K, then dude, just stick to the J-O-B. Be content. Stick to the J-O-B. Become the best employee that you can. Because everybody can get $97 just by doing Uber. Just on the weekend, just to get that extra of $97 a month so you can turn that into 10 to 30K. So now let's talk about, there's many ways. And then some of you would be like, well, Khang, I don't have a car. One, sound like a little bitch. All right. But now let's just say you said you don't have a car. Well, let me show you other ways. All right. To generate without. So this is not wholesaling. You don't need a license to do this. Okay. You don't need a license to do this. Let's just say you're like, Khang, I don't have a car. You can do this all from home, my friend. It's called co-wholesaling. So let's just say you're like, oh, Khang, I don't know if I want to do Uber. I don't have a car. It's called co-wholesaling. A lot of you, man, this topic is not being talked a lot. And for those of you who don't know what co-wholesaling is, dude, it's so easy. All you do is you focus on building a buyer's list, a cash buyer's list. Okay, all you're focused on is you building up a cash buyers list. So now you're not spending any money on marketing. Okay, you don't have to spend the $97. Okay, you don't have to talk to a seller. You don't have to go and learn how to negotiate. All you do is you build your cash buyers list, and there's many ways to do it. You know, I say this all the time. You only got two choices in life, my friend. You either get rich or be a little bitch. You either be the boss or work for a boss. But so if you say, hey, Khang, I want to be the boss, then you got to do boss shit. Which one of you yesterday, over the weekend, what have you done? What have you done, man, to get closer to your goals, closer to the goal that you want? So yesterday, we got about 500 students, man, that's in my academy. Only 30 of you show up to the training. So how bad do you want this? You see, man, if you want to be the boss, you got to do boss shit. Boss, dude, entrepreneur. We grind. We hustle. There is no holidays. Your first 5 years in business, there's no such thing as work-life balance. There's no such thing as taking vacation trip. There's no such thing as holiday break. There's no such thing as taking the weekend and go barbecuing, hang out with the family's friend, bullshitting. You don't got time for that shit. That's what the boss got to do. It's always the employee, man. Clock in, clock out, Monday through Friday, take the weekend off. How do you expect to get ahead in life? 8 hours is what they pay for minimum wage people. 8 hours, just minimum. I want to see if Instagram's still, oh, shit. So Instagram's dying, so now I'm just YouTube. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? 8 hours, if you say, Khang, I want to be the boss, then 8 hours is not enough. The first 5 years of your life, you're talking about 12 to 13 hours a day grind, man. And there's no such thing as holiday off. So let's go back to co-wholesaling. Co-wholesaling is all you need to do is you just need to build cash buyers list. Once you got a good list, guess what you do, my friend? All you need to do is reach out to other wholesaler that has a property under contract. Okay? Which means they already did all the work. They spend the money, market, talk to the seller, negotiates, connection. Is the connection bad? Someone comment connections. How am I doing? Good? So the wholesaler already got the property in the contract. All you need to do is reach out to them and say, hey, do you mind if we work on this deal together and I'll help you find a buyer for your deal? I have a lot of buyers. To build a cash buyer list, man, you don't need money. You just network, social media, join the local RIA. And then all they do is, let's just say that they're going to make $20K on this wholesale fee. You bring them the buyer, you get paid $10,000. Typically, it's a 50-50 split. You don't have to talk to seller. You don't have to worry about marketing. None of that. You just focus on building up your cash buyers list. Find a wholesaler that got a property under contract. Help them find a buyer. Split the deal 50-50. Imagine if the deal was a $50K deal and you're able to help them find a buyer. You get paid $25K just for finding a buyer. You see, the question is, man, when there's a will, there's a way. Two type of people that I just hate, man. One, lazy people. Two is excuse maker. That's why I said, dude, you either making money or you're making excuses. I'm already showing you ways. No money out of pocket, no license, straight up just hustle. And you can make money out of thin air. But it takes work. Nothing work if you don't. Dreams don't work unless you do, my friend. So co-wholesaling, a lot of people underestimate and not see while. So for those of you, some of you, I know that you're trying to get your first deal. All right. In the meantime, you're trying to get your first deal. You can co-wholesale, right? Network with other wholesaler, connect with them, help them find a buyer, and split the deal, man, and get paid. It's that simple. To me, dude, it's not that hard, all right, to make 10 to 20K a month in real estate. It's not that hard, but it takes work. It's better than working for someone. All right, now let's talk about finance. And a lot of you need to hear this. So now that I know that we're jumping on different topic because I want to squeeze everything all at once, because with co-wholesaling, there's really not a whole lot of knowledge, right? Like you don't need a whole lot of skill to co-wholesale. So there's not much to talk about. But let's talk about finance. Honestly, every single one, I think that you can get to a point where you don't have to worry about your money anymore. It's all you need to do, man, is you just need to spend less than what you make. So let's just say that right now you're making $5,000 a month and you pretty much tap out, right? Now let's just say you spent the 5 G's. You're like, Khang, I got myself in a bad situation, right? I make $5,000 a month, but let's just say you also spent $5,000 a month. So you're a brokey, living paycheck to paycheck, broke ass clown. Easy, my friend. How you get yourself out of this situation instead of cutting down your expense, because you can only cut down so much where there's just nothing else to cut, and you can only save so much that it's hard for you to break through. So what I need you to do is maintain your existing lifestyle. If you can cut down stuff, then cut down, but maintain your lifestyle and then focus on finding something to make more money on. And then all this money, dude, you're gonna save it and invest it while you maintain this lifestyle. But this is the hardest part for a lot of you. What happened is that all of a sudden now you're living off of 5,000 and you're already struggling, right? Let's just say you break even. And then all of a sudden you go here and then you made let's just say another 5K a month. You could have saved this 5K within a year. How much you got? 5 times 12, 60 G's. 60 G's, man. Just within a year, you got 60 G's saved and that you can reinvest. And that 1 year that you could have do that, this 60K, my friend, could have set you free. Could have helped you become the next millionaire. But a lot of you don't. What happened is all of a sudden you live off of 5K, and then when you start making another 5K, guess what you do? You start to improve your car, improve your house, improve your lifestyle, nicer vacation trip, and you start spending more money on buying stupid shit. And that's why, my friend, you're stuck in the rat race, regardless of how much you make and how much you hustle. Because you're stupid with your money, man. You're not smart. Shit, man. See, how many of you that are watching this that you're like, Khang, you start out at the job $10. You'd be like, man, and at $10, you live off of $10, right? And all of a sudden you'd be like, man, Khang, dude, you tell yourself, you're like, man, if I can just make more, if I can just make 15, okay, hold on. Let's do this to make it more simple. Let's just say that a lot of you, let's just say that you make $4,000 a month and you can live off of the $4,000. And you'll be like, man, only if I can make more, I'll be able to save my money. I'll be able to invest. I'll be able to get rich. And then all of a sudden, once you got an increase in your pay, now you're making $5,000. You're still saying the same shit. And then when you get to $7,000 a month, you still say the same shit. It's $10,000 a month, you still say the same shit. See, if you can live on $4,000, Why can't you just maintain living on $4,000 every single month as your income increase? Everything else that you make extra, like this one extra $1,000, you could have saved. That's $12,000 a year that you could have pocket while you live off of the $4,000 that you already living off of. You see, when you're making $4,000, your life was still okay. Make sense? So it's not about how much you make, my friend. It's what you do with the money you make. You need to make sure that you can live below your means. Dude, even if you make $1 million, and I've seen it. I've seen Millionaire that makes $1 million but still struggling. They got to close the next deal to pay the bills. Because if they make $1 million, they start buying the supercar, the mansions, the Lambo, the Ferrari, the designer clothes, the diamond necklace, and they're spending 1.5. They make $1 million, they spend 1.5. How are you going to be financially free by doing this? You see, this is where discipline comes in, my friend. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline knowing that, hey, you know what? I need to not buy stupid shit, not trying to look rich. The goal is to get rich. So you will say no. If that's your goal, is to get rich versus look rich, you will start to say no to a lot of stuff. I don't need that brand new car. I don't need to go out and eat every single day and spend $150, $200. I don't need to, you know? So a lot of you need to understand and look at your finance and your number. If whoever it is on this live, if you need my help to break down for you, comment in how much you make, what's your expense, and I'll tell you if you're on the right path or not. Comment in. Because I've watched people online, and some of these people are giving finance, and I look at them, I was like, oh my God. So there's a guy, right? So there's a cat that works with Dave Ramsey. And this 19-year-old called in and said, well, you know what? I have 30,000 saved up. I'm not sure what I need to do, but I want to be a millionaire in the next 6 years. And you know what? And the advice that guy gave that guy was I was like, dude, come on, man, shit. Are you probably not even a millionaire? Guess what? Guess the advice that he gave that 19-year-old. See, this is what happened. This is so important of who you listen to. So this is the advice that he gave the kid. So the kid is 19. Okay? So the kid is 19. He got 30K, no debt. Okay? 30K, no debt. And he wants to become the millionaire in the next 6 years. So the guy that gave him the advice, tell him to put his money in the Roth IRA. That gives him a return of, 10%. And then he told the kid, man, to buy a house. Stupidest. This is stupid. The guy got 30K. Tell the guy to put in the Roth IRA and then buy a house. Stupid. And let me tell you why. Because listen, man, let's just say you got the 30K. Okay? You put a down payment on a house. A lot of you need to understand this. You put a down payment on the house. You took the 30K. Let's just say 20%. What's 20% of 30K? So let's just say you took your 30K that you got, put a down payment on the house, which is 20%, and whatever that comes out to. Now you got no money. The kid got no money. Start back at zero. I don't know how many years it took him to save up this 30K. Let's just say that it took him 1 year. Okay? Because he said he makes good money. Let's just say it took him 1 year to save up the 30K. But now he took the 30K and he put it into a house and it's stuck. This house does not produce him any income. Now he just increased his living expense. So he said that he's spending about $2,500 a month. Well, the house probably going to cost him another $2,500 a month mortgage, utilities, all the expense. So now he just increased his monthly living expense to $5,000. Where are you gonna have extra money? So now he can't even save $30K a year because he just increased his expense. He probably don't even have money to save now. Do you guys understand this? You want to be liquid, and he's working at a job. His goal is to become a millionaire in 6 years. So his goal is to quit the job as soon as possible. But you took whatever you got and placed it in the house, and you just increased your living expense another $2,500. Stupid. Here's the advice that should have been given to the kid. Unbelievable, man. The advice should be this, man. The advice that I would give, is I say, okay, dude, your goal is 19. You want to become a millionaire in 6 years. Okay, you got 30K. No debt, 19. I want to say congrats. At 19, dude, I don't have 30K. So I say, great job, bro. But here's what you need to do. Is that in the next 6 years, you need to understand that you're going to maintain your current lifestyle. If you're living in a rundown apartment, so you can save the 30K, you need to continue living in that apartment. And then you need to make a commitment. And are you ready? Because now you need to take the 30K, not the whole thing, but you need to take this money, dude, and the only investment you should make is into yourself. Into your self-education. Find something that you want to start building a business out of. And you need to take all the 30K, man, go all in onto your self-education and then into building that business. All in. It's the only way, man. It's the only way that you can become a millionaire in the next 6 years is by building a business. So let's just say that I tell the kid, hey, what I do is it's wholesaling. If he goes out there, find a property, let's just say, put on a contract. If he just do one wholesale deal a month, that makes him 20,000 times 12. That's 240K the first year. Okay? And I believe that he can still do this part-time while working at a job. And dude, I'm thinking, no, if he exceed, once you make more, right, from your hustle, from your business, man, then you can quit the job, go in full time. Now, let's just say that the next year he's able to double that, making 40K a month. 40K times 12. 480,000. 480K. While he's still probably living on a $2,500 a month. Making 480K. All that just go back into fueling the business and growing the business. That's it. So that's the advice that I would have gave the kid. If you want to be the boss, you got to be ready to do what the boss got to do. Make sense? So the 30K should not go anywhere else. It should not go into stocks. It should not go into crypto. It should not go into the 401K, the IRA, life insurance, none of that. It should all go into focused on investing in yourself and then build a business out of whatever it is, whatever career that you want to get in. When I say take that money, invest into yourself, it could be coaching, mentorship, going to a mastermind, events. All of that costs money. Plane ticket, hotel, to start being around the people that's what he wants to make, $1 million. You're going to start surrounding yourself with those people. And dude, millionaires do not go to anything that's free. So you want to hang around them? Costs you money, my friend. But he got 30K to invest. That's my take on it. Whether you get, so now I'm going to take one of you and I'm going to break down. But so that's the advice that I would have gave the cat. Why would I give him that advice? Lon and I, when we were making between 150 to 250,000 a year, I was still living in a shed behind a mobile home park. Once I got my business to the point where it's making 10, 20 G's, that's when Lana and I save up some money and then we put a down payment on our house. Couldn't he house hack? Dude, bro, Tan, dude, no. House hack, dude, just, your goal is to stay liquid. Liquid, my friend. You're talking about house hack. You take the 30K, same thing, dude. You take the 30K, you put a down payment on the house. Now you're at zero. You house hack it and you rent it. How much can you get in rent? Let's just say that each month you make $500, dude. Do you think that $500 is going to get you further than the 30K? Come on, man. Shit, bro. So, dude, don't think about house hacking and none of that. He's 19. He wants to become a millionaire in the next 6 years. You should focus on the only thing is I have never met anybody that became a millionaire working at a job. Have you? I'm saying people that you know personally. Everyone that I know personally, man. All my friends, all my buddy right now that are millionaire, multimillionaire, all built a business. And that's what got him to become a millionaire. The job, man, is just a stepping stone to getting them to build a business. That's why the advice that you get from people is very, very important. Who you listen to, who you're getting the advice from. All right, let me take whoever it is here. So Mike said, Mike, how much do you make a year? Okay, let's take an example. Let's take Mike here. So Mike, Mike, how much do you make? How much do you make a year? So is that your monthly expense? $37.50. Is that your monthly expense? Mike, I'm gonna drop the link here, man. And if you don't mind jumping on, man, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Just click on the link, Mike. And you can join me on this live, man. There it is. That's the link. Now, for those of you who's new into the game, who's like, Khang, I just discovered you. I want to learn about wholesaling. Go to WTM.com. It's a free training that I created for you where I'll break down the process and show you how to get into the wholesaling game. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, that's my handle right there. So, Mike. Man. Okay, well, Mike, it's not. It's really hard. Just okay, Chris. It's not even Mike. It's Chris. Shit. Maybe Chris got some questions. Let's bring him on, Chris. Dude, I got about few more minutes. Anybody jump on here? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know how we're gonna do this. We don't have enough. Captain Affiliate said, plus the money you make from, dude, listen, man, I make a lot of money selling courses and coaching affiliate. A lot of money, dude. There's nothing wrong with charging people for your knowledge, for your time. Dude, everything that I've learned, I put it out on YouTube, on my social media. It's free content. But if people want to work with you directly, they got to pay for it, man. It's another stream of income. People always ask, well, if you're making so much money from this, why you charge? Dude, it's another stream of income. Some people don't want to go to a restaurant because they don't want to pay for it. They'd rather go to the store, buy all the ingredients, go home and cook them themselves, right? All the ingredients that are at the restaurant, you can buy it at the store. But you got to do the work. You got to buy it, go home, cook it yourself. Or some just like, hey, I don't want to go through all that. I just want to go to the restaurant, place my order, get my food. I'm just ready to eat. Choice is yours, man. Some people have some people have the money and don't have the time. Some people rather spend the money and save them time. Some people will be like, I don't got the money. I'll do the freeway. So I don't know. So I guess we can't do this. Mike is not on here. Mike said, yeah, definitely. I eat out a lot. I usually save $400 a month. I could do better. Yeah. Mike, you have to jump on here, man. But let's talk about, well, Mike doesn't. Paul, you make $2,800 a month, and your expense is $1,000. So you guys need to get to the point. If you want to become financially free in, I would say, your early 20s, 30s, 40 max, you guys need to get to the point where you can live off of 15 to 20% of what you make. If you can get to this, man, this is what millionaires, they focus on percentage. So if you want to spend, let's just say you want to spend $10,000 a month, you got to get to the point where you can make $100,000 a month, which means that's only 10% or 20. Yeah. Is that right? 20%, 100,000 minus 20%. Yep. No, 10%. So if you want to spend 10,000, just get to the point where you can make 100,000 a month. Then you can spend 10,000. But so the goal is to, how can you stay within 10 to 20%, 10 to 20% of your income? That's the goal. So right now, Paul, by looking at, man, you're making $2,800 and your expense. When I say expense, Paul, I'm not including like car, like, to me, dude, that's almost 50% of what you make, man. So you need to take that down, or you need to increase what you make. And the best, living off of 1,000, man, I think your best thing you need to do is focus on increasing your income, man. But by not knowing a whole lot, okay, Paul's on here. Paul, what up, dude? Paul, can you hear me? Oh, Lord. Man. Paul.
Hey, Khang.
Paul. I can hear you, man, but you're breaking in and out like really, really bad. Yeah. So, Paul, I have to remove you, bro. For some reason, Paul, you just kind of froze, man. So I don't know if your internet connections or mine, but anybody else that I can get on here? Hold on a second. Let me see here. Okay. 75 a month. Okay. So you make 75 a month. Okay. And what's your expense, man? You're making 7,500 a month. Okay. What is your expense? Oh man, this. Dude, I'm a type of person, man, that I just like, and this just drives me nuts. Like, I'm patient, but this is like right now, man, it's like, okay, waste of time right now. Okay, good. Your expense is $2,500 a month. Okay. So the next question is, are you working at a JOB? That's the next question. Are you self-employed, or are you working at a JOB? Do you like it or you don't like it? So minus 2,500. Okay, so you get about 5,000 save up. That's good, man. So the next question I want to ask you is, how much money you got in your bank account, bro? Because if that's your mate, how much money? I love the JOB. Good. So the next question, dude, is how much money you got saved up? Because if I were to do the math, bro, 5,000 times 12, that means you should have about 60 G's at least. I don't know how long you've been making this $7,500. Dude, like look, how can that even make sense? 2,000, like, how does that even make sense, bro? Did you recently just got a pay increase? Because how can you save 2,000 when you making 7,500 and your expense is only 20? You should be, dude, like, just within a month, you should have 5,000 extra, bro. 5 years. So you've been making this kind of pay for 5 years, and your expense like this, dude, 60K times 5. Someone, please help. Like a lot of you, man, you don't even know your number. It's terrible. Some of you, man, you don't even know your number. You don't even know where your money goes. Dude, so here's every single morning, I check my bank account. It's the first thing I do every single morning. I check my bank account because I have multiple different accounts. I think I have like 10, at least 10. I check all my bank account. I need to know what's going in, what's going out of my account every single day. You need to stay on top of your money. Some of you be like, well, Khang, it's at negative and I don't really like to look at it. No, you need to look at it. It's the reflection of all the decisions that you made. It's at negative, at 0. Bro, you need to start making better choices. You need to look at it and to the point where you're so sick of it. Because that, my friend, is going to help you make some changes in your life. No, I'm sorry. It's been going up incrementally. Paying previous bill. Honestly, bro, to me, man, there's just no way. Even if it goes up incrementally. So within 5 years, you should have 300K. So I really don't understand. There got to be something happening in right here. Because, bro, if you go, if I just go and do something extra on the weekend, I could have $2,000 within $2,000. I would say within the next 60 days. But but you've been at this for 5 years and you only have 2,000. Ridiculous, bro. It started at 7,500. It started at 75,000 student loan. Okay, so you got a 75,000 student loan. Don't ever pay it off. Don't pay it off until you get to the point where you're just super rich. You got so much extra money where you be like, oh, this is just chump change, and then pay it off. But don't worry about paying your student loan off, man, because you want to stay liquid. Yes, his number is it's like all messed up, man. All messed up. Let me tell you this, bro. When Lon and I, man, I gotta go, man. But a lot of you need to understand your numbers. Shit, I gotta go. When I was making $8.50 an hour, okay, and Lon was working part-time, she also started at $8.50. Within a year, Lon and I was able to save, I think a year and a half, we were able to save 15K. I'm telling you right now, just in the next 60 days, dude, I can make 2,000 in the next 60 days. Just doing something part-time. Uber Eats, Instacart, mowing somebody's yard, washing somebody's car. Easy. So the 75K loan, man, did you pay it all off? If you did pay it off, dude, that was not a good move. That was not a good move. You do not want to pay your student loan off. Pay the bare minimum. You want to stay liquid so you can take all the cash that you got, bro. Imagine if taking your 75K and pay your student loan off, and then now you got 2K. Dude, do you think that the 75K, let's just say you still have the 75K because you didn't pay off your student loan, do you think this would have kickstart your business way better, way faster, or the 2K you got right now? Dude, the 2,000 you got right now, you're probably so scared to lose it that you probably don't even want to invest into yourself or start a business. But if you get 75K, you can like, hey, I'll drop 5K, I'll drop 10K to invest and to kickstart my business because I'm going to still have 60K even if I lose it. If I lose 20K, man, I still have 45K. So which means, dude, you get the money, the reserve, it gives you more confidence to take risk. I started my income at 75,000, but I'm using that to pay my dude. Your number's off, man. I invested in your program. That was 5K. Dude, good, man. How long have you been in the academy? And I hope that you've been taking action. Were you on the training yesterday? I was there. So, dude, numbers all messed up, man. But I would advise you that don't pay off the student loan, stay liquid, and just use that money to invest. I'm running out of time, guys, but I highly recommend that every single one of you, you need to stay on top of your money. You need to know how much is going out, how much is coming in. And until you build a successful business, do not pay anything off except high interest credit card. Dude, get those things paid off as soon as possible, because you're not going to invest in anything that will, buy an investment that's going to give you 18-20% in return. Make sure that you get those high interest credit card pay off ASAP, because that's going to give you some extra. That's going to give you a lot of extra money a month. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, if it does add value to you, please show your boy King Khang some love. Boom, smash the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. Be sure to boom, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, take care and ciao. Man, I gotta go.